Good afternoon and welcome to the Perkins Garage's YouTube channel for a Ford Fiesta ST Line X walk around video. But before we get stuck into the walk around, if you're currently sat there thinking, I'm loving these walk around videos, I want to see more of them, I don't blame you for that, then please can I recommend clicking the subscribe button, and that way you'll be in tune with all the latest Perkins Garage's content. That's very exciting. So this here is an Agate Black Ford Fiesta ST Line X, featuring the 1 litre EcoBoost engine, producing 125 PS of power. That 125 PS of power is then transmitted through a 6-speed manual gearbox. The vehicle is registered on a 70 registration, meaning Ford warranty has expired, but don't you fear, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, because we can put 1 to 3 years of Ford Protect warranty on it. Just make an inquiry when you inquire about this vehicle, and we can get that sorted for you, not a problem. So the vehicle itself is on just over 36,500 miles, but this has some wonderful specification and is in fantastic condition. So without further ado, let me take us all the way to the near side front bumper, because at this stage of the video I present to you this beautiful remote central locking key. One click on the unlock button in turn will wake up the daytime running lamps. Daytime running lamps give you the ultimate visibility to other road users, so you're always going to be seen no matter the lighting condition. A quick apology or disclaimer before we continue: they're flashing in your video simply because the frequency in which my camera records at. But let me assure you, they're not flashing in real life. Again, they're just giving you ultimate visibility to other road users. So inside there also are LED headlights. Going south of the headlight now, we have front parking sensors which trail all along that front lip of the bumper there. We also have front fog lights, perfect for when it's foggy. Moving ourselves around the front bumper, we have that little dully bit underneath the number plate there, and that is a front-facing radar responsible for some of the driver assistance pack, such as pre-collision assist. I shall cover this driver assistance pack in its entirety once I'm inside the vehicle. So moving ourselves around now, we have these lovely 18-inch Y-spoke machine cut alloy wheels. So the machine cut gives you that silver bare metal face, and this time we have the light grey alloy wheels there. So really lovely condition alloys there. Silver painted brake calipers also feature because it is the ST line. So these tyres have recently been replaced. So these have got some brand new Yokohama tyres on there as well as the replacement. So as you can see, by the tread remaining, they are as good as new. So just drawing your attention north quickly up into the windscreen, that is a light sensor. So as the sun goes down and the moon comes up, your lights will come on automatically. It doesn't stop there with sensors. Let me just get square onto it once again. That long sensor at the bottom of the windscreen is a traffic speed sign camera, so that will then display the traffic speed sign on the dashboard ahead of you. Also, you can use this in coordination with the intelligent speed limiter, meaning when you drive past a varying speed sign, your limiter shall change accordingly. Top left is a sensor for the rain sensing wipers, and top right is a light sensor for the auto high beam. Drawing you back down to the vehicle, so again, locking the vehicle and popping the key in my pocket, taking the camera to half zoom. We have the 4 lines on the door handle, so simply one tap behind the door handle will unlock the vehicle, and a tap on those 4 lines will then lock the vehicle. So if I unlock it quickly, please note we have power folding and heated door mirrors. Not only that, if I just lose the zoom, that little symbol to the right hand side of your shot currently on the wing mirror has a blind spot assist monitor. That will illuminate orange if someone was in your blind spot, either on the near side or the off side of the vehicle. I'm going to leave it unlocked. Please note those mirrors folding in a second when the keyless entry expires. So to aid the beautiful Agate Black bodywork, we have lovely rear privacy glass there too. So at this stage of the video, I take a step back on the offside rear quarter. I get nice and tight to the bodywork, and I just gently rock the camera all the way down the body, hopefully showing you all at home. Oh, there you go, just look. So it's showing you just how beautiful all these body panels are. So it's quite hard to achieve through a video, but hopefully this will give you a good understanding of how beautiful everything is. So now we're just going to go back to the offside rear wheel and give you a good look at that alloy. So you might notice this Fiesta has rear drums on the rear there. So if you don't know a lot about rear braking systems, let me inform you, rear drums are ultra efficient and ultra low maintenance. So they self-adjust inside, and they still come off on service, and they you know, perform maintenance, but theoretically you won't have to change any components inside there for a very long time. So it's a fantastic braking mechanism for a vehicle of this size and power. Moving ourselves around the rear, we have rear parking sensors, again trailing on that rear bumper, complemented beautifully with a high definition reversing camera. So I'll just dramatically zoom out now to give you a good look at the rear, like so, and I'll just shimmy along to the near side of the body. So again, starting nice and high up, just gently rocking the camera down the near side of the body, hopefully displaying, I'm giving you a taste even of how beautiful this vehicle is. And don't forget, any vehicle we have on site and you want to see more of it, and this video isn't enough, call me up. My name's Dan. I could do a FaceTime appointment on any vehicle we have here in stock. Anywho, so that now is the near side, the rear wheel. We could look at that, and then we could follow that all the way down to the near side front. And again, that's a brand new Yokohama tyre on there as well. You can still see the paint on the tyre. Oh, see some paint on there, look. So again, give you a good look at that beautiful alloy wheel. So that's enough for the exterior. I think it's about time we had a look inside, don't you? So now at the rear of the vehicle, we can double click the remote central lock-in. Otherwise, we have the release point just left of the door, the reversing camera, beg your pardon. I was about to say door handle then. Unbelievable. So this is the ever classical now, I suppose. The Ford Fiesta has been a staple diet of the British motor industry for many a years because they're a perfect versatile vehicle. Got a lovely boot space there, so big enough for a couple of dogs, a couple of suitcases, any sports equipment and things such as that. Not everybody requires a massive car, and this is a perfect example of having a car just about big enough with plenty of boot space. And it doesn't stop there, because underneath here is a spare wheel. So it's a space saver spare with all the relevant tools and jacks applied underneath there to change the wheel on the side of a road. Close that back up and let's go have a look inside the front. So the vehicle is, I do apologise about any of this wind. I'm trying my very best to shelter my microphone, but I need a couple more pairs of hands for that. So, starting off on the door cards there, hard-wearing plastic features on the door cards. If you do intend to have children in this vehicle, and they might get chocolate over your door card, nice and easy as a white clean. Bottom there we have a nice synthetic arm rest. 4 electric windows on this Fiesta, so you get a corresponding switch on every door card. Spinning the camera around, we can show this beautiful ST line interior. So this is the ebony leather, synthetic leather, with a cross, what am I saying here, chessboard pattern in the middle there, fabric chessboard pattern, and beautiful. So they're very good condition, and this leather is going to be very robust, very durable, and it's going to last you the test of time. If you do carry the smaller humans of this world, you may require an ISO fixing seat, so you get one on the near side rear and another one again on the offside rear. Okay, now the driver's door. So again, we have the ST line synthetic leather red stitching, that looks really, really smart. Moving up, we have the controls for all 4 windows. We have the folding and electric mirror buttons there with locking for the rear windows on that cluster also. Just left of the door handle is where you'll find the switch for the interior locking. Spinning that camera around for the last time in this video. This is the driver's and passenger seats. These are manually adjustable, but they are heated. So you've got heated front seats in this one. So just bringing the camera down, you can see we've got a really supportive lower back part of the seat there, and a lower base, again, half cloth, half leather. But you can see the condition of this leather. Give you a nice zoom in on that, look. It is fantastic condition, this leather. I'll just show you that from a lower angle as well. There you can see these seats look like they've been barely worn, or sat in even. So again, manually adjustable, so you've got rear tilt, you have a height adjustment, a front tilt, and forward and backwards is done on the conventional rail underneath. I'm just going to jump inside the vehicle now. You may hear a little bit of distortion on the microphone, so please just bear with me for a second. Hello, I am back once again. Okay, so to begin, to complement the keyless entry system, to press your foot on the clutch, and we have an engine start stop button. So one click on that button there will gain us power to the vehicle. So I said the first job inside is getting you the exact mileage, and just as I say that, the settings now appear at the top of the screen. So we'll just hold fire for a second and it will come back up. So there we go. So it's 36,820.8 at the time of recording this video. So a quick tour around the screen ahead of us. The left hand side we have the ever classic RPM gauge, which is revolutions per minute. That counts. I'm sorry about the light here, I'm trying my very best to get in a nice position. So again, the RPM gauge counts the revolutions of the engine, also known as the output power. At the bottom there we have a coolant temperature sensor, and we also have a fuel gauge. Right hand side we have an analog speedo with miles per hour around the outside and kilometers an hour in the middle. So I mentioned earlier we have the traffic speed sign camera, and that will display the speed sign on the dashboard. So there we have the 50 miles an hour on there as well on the digital driver display ahead of you. So I'll give you a quick tour around here, and I'm going to be doing so using the return, the OK, up and down and menu button on the right hand side of the steering wheel. So this effectively is your home page. So from here, if I can just expand that using the menu button, come all the way down to driver assistance. So the driver assistance software on this vehicle includes blind spot assist, pre-collision assist, traffic sign recognition, lane keeping system, driver alert, cross traffic alert, eco coach and cruise control, and speed limiter. How did I forget? Come out there once more and then go to vehicle settings, just to prove what I was talking about earlier. We have beautiful settings such as auto high beam. Once more, and we can go in, well, mirrors will just be auto fold, like so. Yes, I've been around a menu before. Global open and global close. That's one of my favourite features of my Ford. Hold down the unlock button on the summer months, it will drop all the windows, letting a nice bit of fresh air into the vehicle. Wipers, that will be for your range sensing wipers there as well. So I won't bore you too much with all the vehicle settings. So back to the home page. Coming down now, we have different trip computers. So for as an example, this vehicle has been averaging 48.1 miles to the gallon over the last 3,480 miles. Again, I don't know the previous user of this. I don't know about their right foot capabilities, but I think you can get way over 50, not a problem. Coming down once again, we're into My View. So in My View, you can customize what you'd like to see, whether that's a digital speedometer, we have the hybrid gauge, fuel economy, we've got different trip computers in there, eco coach, and a calm screen. So there's plenty of customization available on here. This driver assistance page here is where, when you engage the adaptive cruise control, you shall see it on the screen ahead of you. So you've got the bars there to replicate the distance to the vehicle in front of you. Your set speed is found at the bottom. Obviously I'm stationary at the moment, so it won't say a set speed there, but that is where that will be displayed. So as we're on the topic of cruise control, the buttons for that are found on the left hand side of the steering wheel. So it's a perfectly ergonomic place to keep it, so it's going to be just by your left thumb, my apologies, no one drives crossed hand, your left thumb, and you can set your distance, cancel, set your speed plus and minus, standby and speed limiter bottom right. In addition, we have your volume minus, your volume plus and your mute button for the stereo. Also, back onto the screen here, we have selectable drive modes. So 3 selectable drive modes on this Fiesta, such as normal, and we have an eco and also a sport mode as well. So I'm sorry that didn't focus for you, but that is what it said. Back down, let's progress now into the central reservation of this vehicle. Nice little cubby hole there, featuring a USB-A port. USB-A ports deliver 2.1 amps of charging, so you have 2 of them, one there and one in your cubby hole, and that'll be a perfect place to charge your phone or take advantage of the Apple CarPlay features. So back down into the cubby hole here, 2 sprung loaded cup holders. Your coffee or your tea's not going to go flying out in the morning. Because we have rear drums, that gives us the ability to have a old school handbrake. Lovely. Hear the clicks, nostalgia. Buttons down here include the mode button to change the drive mode, one to turn off automated stop start. It is off at the moment because it's currently in sport mode. We have parking sensors override there, auto self park assist and traction control off. I'll come back to this one in a minute. These are the controls for the 6-speed manual gearbox. Pleasure to drive these engines. You get a nice bit of power early on in the power band, and that complemented with the short gear ratios on a 6-speed manual box. These vehicles are great fun to drive. They've got a great suspension system on the ST line as well. So yeah, if you're into your driving, an ST line Fiesta, not a bad shout. Obviously you don't get all the horrible bills of performance cars neither. Anyway, down there again, 12-volt socket and another USB-A charging port. That there, if your phone supports it, is a wireless charge pad. So pop your phone down there and it will wirelessly charge your phone. Now these are the controls for the heating, ventilation and air conditioning. So we have fan speed, fan to the left, temperature fan to the right. This Fiesta features the winter pack, and that includes heated front seats, heated steering wheel and the electronically heated front windscreen, which I must say is perfect in these January months with your frosty windscreens. Now they'll frost it in no time at all. In addition to that, we have different demist functions to the left hand side, different flows of vents found in the middle, air conditioning and recirculation found to the right hand side. Now let's move ourselves upwards and talk about this beautiful Sync 3.4 module. So this effectively is your home page. So to begin, if I just lower the handbrake, put the vehicle into reverse, this is the high definition reversing camera, and we've got a bit of water in the middle of it at the moment. But that there is the proximity sensors for the front and rear parking sensors. So that will give you the coloured lines and also an intermittent beep, an increase in frequency as you get closer to the object in question. Let's just put it back into neutral and raise the handbrake. So again, Sync 3.4 module, very easy to use, very simple. Radio or audio is found bottom left. And of course we have various sources such as AM, FM, DAB and Bluetooth audio. So AM, if you're into your shipping forecasts on Test Match Special, that would be the one for you. Next, into phone connectivity. This is where you can pair your phone via Bluetooth. If you do plan on using Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, that will supersede Bluetooth, but some people like the Bluetooth, and I don't hold that against them. If you like the Bluetooth and your phone supports wireless charging, perfect. In the middle there is your navigation. I use Sync navigation all the time, going around the country, never let me down. Click the search box, and to program, for example, you'd like to come to Perkins to look at this Fiesta, you shall need Charlie Mike 776 Sierra Alpha. Nice and responsive. Click the search box, and in no time at all that will navigate your route straight here to Perkins Garages. Next up, that's going to take you to the vehicle settings. As in there we have all of the goodies to adjust the screen. We can see the widgets there for the Apple CarPlay, and we still have the 4Pass Connect app, so download that to your mobile telephone, and there's a couple of features you can take advantage with on there. So next I wanted to just click on the self park assist button. So I said at the beginning of this video that we have a parking sensor all the way around the front bumper. So that which tells me, right, if you have them all the way around your bumper, you can have self park assist, because what it's able to do is read or tell the space of a gap. So if you struggle with your parking, for example parallel parking, it will build an image using the front and rear parking sensors, and once it knows it can get into that space, simply follow the instructions on the screen and the car will park for you. And that is a parallel park in, a parallel park out, and also a perpendicular bay park there as well. So as you can see, you can use the arrows, the indicators, beg your pardon, to change the side of the road you wish to park on. So very nice feature if you do struggle with your parking. Click it once more and that will turn you back to here. Again, we do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on this screen, so whichever software you have on your mobile phone, plug it in using a USB charging cable, and that will mirror your phone onto this screen. So a lot of people, they get a bit confused, a bit scared of this software. What I like to tell them is, well, when you got Apple CarPlay, effectively you're just looking at your phone, and everyone knows how to use an iPhone these days. My grandma, 87 years old, got an iPhone, the new 15, whatever. It's unbelievable. Everyone knows iPhones, so that's an easy way to put it. So Apple CarPlay and Android Auto keeps your hands off your phone, charges your phone, and it activates your voice assistant, so you can ask your voice assistant to do a whole multitude of tasks for you. That's about it for me today. When I fear I'm waffling on, that's the moment to stop. Thanks for watching this video. If you did have any further questions, please do give us a call, 01376 550 899. If you like the video, please like the video, and if you like, subscribe, and I'll be speaking to you more very soon. Bye bye for now.